Thank you all for coming. I announced this press conference because I wanted to let the people of my district know that I am going to pursue a write-in candidate for State Representative District 5. The reason why I'm doing that is because only 9% of the people voted for my opponent. And after the fact, so after the election, I read an article whereby I found out that there was a lot of out-of-state money that came into this campaign. I believe that out-of-state money manipulated the voters of my district. They spread false claims, and they came into my district and distorted the election results. More importantly, a lot of that money I think was not documented. I think Ian had a story where one of the organizations said that they spent $16,000 on paid canvassing. None of that was reported. So as a result of special interest money coming into my campaign, and the fact that my opponent during the debate, when I asked her about the special interest money, she said she didn't know anything about it. And then later on I found out that it was a coordinated effort to take out the majority leader in this particular area. This is an area where I was born, brought up, raised my family, and I believe that the values of this neighborhood are better served by me running in this write-in campaign. So with that, if you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer.
What are your thoughts on the fact that Mattiello has said he won't be supporting you?
Well, this is a neighborhood campaign. She did win the Democratic primary. This campaign is going to be determined by the people of District 5, and I fully expect to campaign as hard as I can to let the people of District 5 know that they have a state representative that has been there for them, and only them, his entire career. On the other hand, my opponent is self-served by special interests. They don't care about this particular neighborhood. So whatever their interest is, it isn't the interest of District 5. And when you have an opponent who doesn't even admit that to the public, how can you trust that opponent? She hasn't even been sworn in yet, and she's already said she knew nothing about it when in fact she did.
John, you've gotten many thousands in dollars in contributions from unions and other special interests. So how is what your opponent does for you? How is that any different?
Well, every dime that I've ever received in my entire campaign, my entire career, I've claimed it, I filed it. 24 years, I've never asked for an extension. I filed every report, as anyone should. My opponent, on the other hand, received money from out-of-state interests. They didn't file it. Working families, as you know, said they spent $16,000. I have yet to see where they documented it. I've never hidden behind any donation. Anyone who supported me, I filed it the way you're supposed to file it, and I went on and ran my campaign. My opponent, on the other hand, has been propped up by special interests. She's not for this neighborhood, she's for the special interests. I'm here to fight for my neighborhood, and that's why I'm running.
There's going to be a lot of...
In the primary, you lost by 21 votes, albeit 21 votes, but the voters have spoken. It is a democracy. Why not just respect the will of the voters?
Well, we have a procedure for write-in candidates, as you know, and I'm just following the procedure. Many of the constituents that I know came to me and said, John, I didn't think you needed my help. I didn't vote, or I forgot to vote. Many people voted in the primary for Trump, and they forgot to disaffiliate, and they were turned away because they couldn't vote in the primary. So after hearing all those things from constituents that I've known for many, many years, I think that 21 votes is easily overcome. And more importantly, when I read that article in RhodeIslandFutures.com, where they coordinated their efforts to try and manipulate the voters of my district, and in some cases, they went to doors 7-8 times. Not neighborhood people, 7-8 times they went to doors, and they extrapolated a certain segment of my community to go out and vote. And with that extraordinary effort of over $100,000 of outside money, for her to win by only 21 votes, when I ran an old-fashioned campaign, not extrapolating, I feel as though the people of my district want me to run, and that's why I'm running.
According to our research, nobody has ever won a write-in campaign in Rhode Island before. So how is this not just a waste of everyone's time here?
Let's make history, and it's my time. It's my time. So I intend to work as hard as I can and send the message to the voters. And let's see the people of District 5. Let's just make history together.
And if you lose, you'll respect the will of the voters?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Why would that be different than this time? Well, you lost the last election by 20 votes. Why would you not? Why would you respect the next election?
Well, the last election, I believe my opponent got about 9% of the vote. So this time we're doing a write-in. I think about 2,000 more people will vote, and I believe that those extra voters that come out, it'll be a more representative representation of my district, and that's why I'm running.
Good.
All set?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.